Hello students, we are going to solve SAT practice test 2 and we are going to solve its maths portion. So let's start solving question 1. So it's given in question 1 that if 5x plus 6 is equal to 10, what is the value of 10x plus 3? So we have to find the value of x from the given equation and then we will plug that value in the expression 10x plus 3. So that's how we can solve that paper. Okay. Let's find the value of x from the equation. Shift 6 on the other side, we will get 5x is equal to 10 minus 6, which is equal to 5x is equal to 4, and then x is equal to 4 by 5. Then plug this value in this expression, which is 10x plus 3, then 10 times x, we can plug x with 4 by 5, right? So 4 by 5 plus 3, we can cancel 5 with 10, so 2. Okay, so 2 4s are 8 plus 3 11. 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. So C is the correct option. In question number 2, a system of simultaneous linear equation is given and we have to find the value of x and y which satisfy the above equation. So basically we will solve the system of linear equation for x and y. Okay, so there are two methods, in fact more than two methods, but the popular one are elimination and substitution. So we can use elimination method, and that method is we have to make the coefficient of either x or y same. Okay, so if you multiply this equation with 3, so the coefficient of x in both the equation will become equal. Then we can add or subtract according to our requirement to get rid of one variable. Okay, so just multiply 3 with the first equation, so it will be 3x plus 3y is equal to 3 times 0 is 3 times 0 is 0, and then write the second equation under the first equation, so it will be 3x minus 2y is equal to 10. Okay, so since the sign of both 3x and in the first equation and second equation are same, so we can subtract it so that we can cancel out both 3x, right? So it will be we have to change the sign in of every term in the second equation. Okay, so it will be minus, cancel this out, and we will have 3y plus 2y is 5y, and that is equal to 0 minus 10 is minus 10, and divide both sides by 5, so we will have minus 2. Okay, so y is minus 2. And now plug this value in the first equation because it's easy to find the value of x from the first equation. So that will be x plus y is equal to 0, plugging y with the minus 2. Okay, so it will be 0, x is equal to 2. Okay, so the solution xy of the system of linear equation is 2 minus 2. Okay, 2 minus 2, so B is the correct option. Okay, in question number 3, it says that a landscaping company estimates the price of a job in dollars using an expression 60 plus 12 NH, where N is the number of landscapers who will be working, and H is the total number of hours the job will take using N landscapers. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the number 12 in the expression? Okay, so let me write the expression again. So it's 60 plus 12 NH. Okay, so N is the total number of landscapers, H is the total number of hours. Okay, and look at the option A is the company charges $12 per hour for each landscaper. A minimum of 12 landscapers will work on the each job, so it's not correct. The price of each job increased by 12 every hour, so it's not correct either. Each landscaper worked 12 hours a day, it's not correct. And C is not correct because the price of every job increased by 12 hours each, so it's not correct either because every job starts with 60 plus 12 nh, so this is the correct option. The company charges 12 per hour for each landscaper, okay, because 12 nh. So if you put number of landscaper n, like n is 10, okay, and then h, okay, so it will be 10 multiply h multiply 12, so it means that for every landscaper there is 12 per hour plus the initial cost $60. So A is the correct option. I hope it's clear. In question 4, a expression is given 9a4 plus 12a square b square plus 4b4. We have to find that this is the square of which two terms, okay. So we have to use the formula. Let me write this first. 9a4 plus 12a square b square plus 4b4, okay. So we will have to use this formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equal to a plus b whole square, okay. So basically we have been given this form and we have to write this in this form, okay. So there must be two squares, you know, first and last. So the first is the square of 3a square whole square, and the second is the square of 2b square whole square, okay, and then 2 times 3a square and then 2b square, okay. So now look at, like, we have to use this formula by you know, to write this in the whole square form, okay. So a square will become a, here 3a square whole square will become 3a square, sign will come from here, which is plus, and then 2b square and then whole square, okay. So now we have to check that which one is similar to this our result, okay. So it will be 3a square plus 2b square, okay. So A is the correct option, okay. I hope it's clear. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, look at question 5 now. A radical equation is given. A radical equation is that equation in which there is a square root involved, okay. So in this radical equation, if k is greater than 0 and x is equal to 7 in the equation above, what is the value of k, okay. So we have to plug x is equal to 7 in the equation, so it will be 2k square plus 17 minus 7 is equal to 0. Make sure that this 7 is outside the square root, like x is outside square root. Shift this 7 on the other side, so it will be 2k square plus 17. Now take square on both sides. Since we have to eliminate the square root, we have to finish it, right? So that can only be done by taking square on both sides. So square will cancel square root, so it will be 2k square plus 17 is equal to 49. Shift this 17 on the other side, so it will be 32. 2k square is equal to 32. Divide both sides by 2. K square is equal to 16, and now take square root on both sides, okay. So k is equal to 4. So C is the correct option. And we are not taking negative 4, since it's given that k is greater than 0. So that is why our k is greater than 0, so our answer is k is equal to 4 plus 4, okay. I hope it's clear to you, okay, students. In question 6, in xy plane above line L is parallel to line K, what is the value of P? So when two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal, okay. So in this case, both the line have same slope, right? So it means that we have to find the slope of this one, so that will be m1, and the slope of this one will be m2, okay. And we have m1 is equal to, the formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, okay. That is the formula of finding slope of a line when 2 points are given. So here we just have to subtract any point from the another one, so there is no restriction that you will have to subtract the first from the second or second from the first, okay. So usually we subtract this first from the second, so it will be 2 minus 0 and divided by 0 minus 5, so it will be 2 divided by 5, that is m1, okay. And now the slope m2 of the second line is equal to, using the same formula, 0 minus 4 divided by p minus 0. So it will be 4 divided by p, and since it's given that both the line are parallel, it means their slope is same, so we can write m1 is equal to m2, okay. So m1 is 2 by 5 and m2 is 4 by p, right. We wrote this because both the line have same slope. Now find the value of p by cross multiplication. We will have 2p is equal to 5 times 4 divided by 2 divided by 2, so it will be 2 and then 10, so p is equal to 10, okay. So that is the value of p, which is 10, okay students. In question 7 we have this exponential type of equation in which x a power 2 divided by x b power b square is equal to x16, and it's given that x is greater than 1 and ab is equal to 2, okay. So we have to simplify this first, so it will become x power a square minus b square is equal to x power 16, okay. So you can see that this is an equation where left hand side is equal to right hand side. Base are already same, so if their bases are same, so their power must be same since they are equal. So we can write a square minus b square is equal to 16, and then using the formula we will have a plus b times a minus b is equal to 16, and then we will plug this value a plus b is equal to 2. So just write 2 by plugging a plus b is equal to 2, okay. So it will become a minus b is equal to 16, and then shift, like divide both sides by 2, so we will have a minus b is equal to 8. So a is the correct option in this case. Question 8 is very interesting. It says that the measure a in degrees of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is related to the number of sides n. So if you have a polygon, in polygon sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is equal to 360, okay. Sum of exterior angles in a polygon is equal to 360 always, okay. And sum of interior angles of any polygon is equal to n minus 2 times 180, okay. That is the sum of interior angle, okay. So over here they are talking about exterior angles. If the measure of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is greater than 50, okay, so you can see over here that na is equal to 360. We have n is the number of sides of a polygon, okay, and a is the angle, like a is any angle, okay. So it means that a is equal to 360 divided by n, and the value of a, it's greater than 50, so it means that we will write it's greater than 50, so it's strictly greater than 50, okay. So we just have to solve this inequality. 360 by n is greater than 50. By cross multiplication we will have 360 divided by 50 and greater than n, so it will be 7.2. 7.2 is greater than n, so it means that the number you can see that that n will be less than 7.2, so the number of side has to be a whole number. We cannot have decimal or fraction in number of side, because number of side will be either 7, 6 or 8, okay. So 7 less than 7.2 is 7, so n will be equal to, greatest number will be equal to 7, so there will be 7 sides, okay. I hope it's clear. In question 9, the graph of a line in the xy plane has slope 2. so and contains the point. The first line has slope is represented by m, so m1 is the slope of the first line, which is 2, and the point through which is passing, it's 1 8. So p is the point, p1 is the point from which it is passing through, it will be 1 8, and then the graph of the second line of passing through 1 2. So the second line is passing through 2 points. Let's say those points are 1 2 and then 2 1. Okay, so these are the 2 points through which the second line is passing. If the two lines intersect at the point a b, what is the value of a plus b? Okay, so first we will have to find the write the equation of line, and then we will find the solution. Okay, so we have the general formula y is equal to mx plus c. Now plug the value of m. Y is equal to, you can write m1 since we wrote m1 is equal to 2. Okay, like this is the slope of the first line. It will be 2x plus c. Now plug this point so that we can find value of c. So it will be 8 times 2 times 1 plus c, and it will be 8 minus 2 is equal to c. C is equal to 6. So the final equation will be y is equal to 2x plus 6. So that is the final equation of line. Okay, now using these 2 points we can find the value of, we can find the second equation. So to find the second equation, we will have to find the slope first. So there is another formula in which you just have to plug all the values, but we will prefer to find slope first. So it will be, slope will be represented by m2 since this is the second line, and we have to use the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now plug the value, you can subtract the first from the second, so it will be 1 minus 2 divided by 2 minus 1, so it will be minus 1 divided by 1, so is equal to 1. So that is the value of slope of the second line. Now write this in the general form of equation of lines. So it will be y is equal to mx plus c. M is equal to, it will be minus 1. Okay, so it's minus 1, so minus 1 x plus c. Now plug any point, it's up to you, either you can plug this point or the second point. So if you plug the first point, so it will be 2 is equal to minus 1 times 1 plus c. Okay, so it will be 2, and this minus 1 will become plus over here, so c is equal to 3. Now plug this value, plug this value of c in the equation, so our equation will be y is equal to minus x plus 3. So these are the two equations. Now we can use the elimination method or substitution method, it's up to you, to find the value of x and y. Okay, so if we use elimination method, it will be y is equal to 2x plus 6, and then y is equal to minus x plus 3. You can see the coefficient of y are same, so we can subtract it. Okay, this is finish 0 and then 3x plus 3, so minus 3 is equal to 3x dividing by 3, so we will have x is equal to minus 1. Now plug this value in any equation, it's up to you. You will get the same value regardless of any equation you are putting in the value. Okay, so if we plug that value in the first equation, it will be y is equal to 2 times x is minus 1 plus 6, so minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 4, so y is 4. Okay, so our solution is minus 1. Okay, so here it's given that we have to find the value of a plus b. Okay, so it will be my a plus b is equal to minus 1 plus 4, so it will be 3. Okay, so b is the correct option. I hope it's clear to you. Question 10 is quite interesting. It says that which of the following equation has a graph in the xy plane for which y is always greater than or equal to minus 1. So y has to be greater than or equal to minus 1. Okay, so if you plug in this one, so we will, if you plug x is equal to 0, if you plug x is equal to 0, you will get y is equal to minus 1. If you plug x is equal to 0 in the second equation, you will get 0 minus 2. And if you plug x is equal to 0 in, if you plug x is equal to 0, you will get 4. And if you plug x is equal to minus 2 for lowest value, you will get x is equal to y is equal to 0. You can see over here, plugging x is equal to minus 2, sorry, plus 2. If you plug x is equal to plus 2, so everything will become 0 and you will get y is equal to 0. And if you plug x is equal to 0 for minimum value of y, you will get minus 2. So in this equation only, in part C, by plugging the required value of x, for which we can get lowest value of y is 2 and the lowest value of y is 0. So it means that C is the required equation in which the value of y is always greater than minus 1. So this is the correct option. I hope it's clear to you. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment. Okay, so in question 11, we have been given a complex number in which we have to separate real and imaginary part of this complex number. Okay, you can see that in this form we cannot write real and imaginary separately. So what we will do over here, we will have to make the denominator into real number. Okay, so how can we do that? We can only do that by multiplying numerator and denominator by the conjugate of denominator. So let's multiply the denominator by its conjugate. So it will be 3 minus 5y divided by 8 plus 2 iota. I or iota. Iota is basically the unit of imaginary number. So what we will do now, we will take the conjugate of denominator, which is 8 minus, sorry, it's 8 minus, okay, 8 minus 2 iota, and 8 minus, it's up to you if you call it iota or I. Okay, so I will prefer to call it I, since most of the students in every part of the world, they are calling it I. So now we will have in denominator like a plus b into a minus b, which is basically equal to 8 square minus 2i whole square. Okay, now multiply the numerator as well. So we will have 3 times 8 is 24, and 3 2s are 6, so 6i, and then 5, so 5i into 8 is minus 40i, and then 5 2s are 10, so 10i square. Okay, so it will be 24, and adding minus 6i minus 40i is minus 46i, and 10i means 10 into minus 1 divided by 8 square is 64, and then minus, and it will be 4, and iota square is minus 1. Okay, so it will be 24, this is minus 10. Okay, so 24 minus 10 is 14, minus 46i divided by 64 minus minus plus, so it will be 68. Okay, so divide everything by we can take 2 common. Okay, so dividing numerator and denominator by 2, or you can take 2 common. Okay, so it will be 7 minus 23i divided by 68, so it will be 34 over here. So our final answer will be 7 minus 23i divided by 34, which is equal to 7 by 34 minus 23i by 34. Okay, so 7 by 34 minus 23i by 34, sorry, so C is the correct option. Okay, an equation is given R in question number 12. R is equal to F by N plus F. A website uses the formula above to calculate a seller's rating R. So R is basically representing the rating based on the number of favorable reviews. F is the number of favorable reviews, and unfavorable reviews N. So N represents unfavorable and F represents favorable. Which of the following expresses the number of favorable reviews in terms of the other variables? So we will have to make F subject. Okay, so favorable review F has to be in place of r. Okay, so which of the following expresses the number of favorable reviews? So we'll have to make this f subject. So let me write the expression first. R is equal to f divided by n plus f. So we will have to shift this n plus f on the other side. It will become r times n plus f is equal to f. Since we have f over here and f over here, we will open this up, so it will be rn plus rf is equal to f. Shift this on the other side, it will become f minus rf is equal to rn. Now take f common so that we can isolate it. 1 minus r divided by rn. Now divide both sides by 1 minus r. Okay, so it will be f is equal to rn divided by 1 minus r. Okay, so f is equal to rn divided by rn r divided by 1 minus r. So B is the correct option. Okay. In question 13, excuse me, a quadratic equation is given, and then we will have to find the sum of the solutions. Okay, so you can see that we cannot factorize it. Okay, so we can only simplify it, and then we will plug its value into the quadratic formula. So let's simplify it. If we take 2 common, right, so it will become 2 times m square minus 8m plus 4 is equal to 0, and if we divide both sides by 2, we will get the equation in its simplified form. So it will be m square minus 8m plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, now we can you can see that a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 8 and c is equal to 4, and we will plug this into the formula. A is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so plug this in this formula. We will have minus minus, you know, b is minus 8, so both minus will become plus, and plus minus, and minus 8 square, b is minus 8, right? So minus 8 square minus 4 times a is 1 and c is 4 divided by 2 times 1. Okay, so we will have, sorry, this is basically m. Okay, m, so m is equal to 8 plus minus 8 minus 8 square is 64, right? So 64 minus 16 divided by 2, and it will become 8 plus minus 64 minus 16 is 48, right? And divided by 2, and then if you can see that in 48 48 is the multiple of 16, right? So it will be 8 plus minus 16 times 3 divided by 2, and take this 16 out, so it will be 8 plus minus 16 square root is 4, right? So 4 will come outside, so it will be 4 and then 3 divided by 2, and if you take 2 common, right, so it will be 2 4 plus minus 2 square root 3. By taking 2 common, since we can cancel that 2 which we have taken common with denominators, it will be 2 and 2 will get cancelled with each other, and we will have 4 plus minus 2 square root 3. Now these are the two solutions, okay, of the quadratic equation. Now we are going to find its sum. Okay, so we will add them. So sum will be, sum is equal to 4 plus 2 square root 3 plus, and then 4 minus 2 square root 3. So this is cancelled, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So our result is 8. So D is the correct option. Okay. In question 14, a radioactive substance decays at an annual rate of 13% if the initial amount of the substance is, initial amount we can represent that as P. Initial amount is 325 grams, and it decays 13%. Okay, so rate of decay is 13%. Okay, which of the following function f models remaining amount? We can use this formula. uh, Remaining amount is equal to present amount 1 minus rate of decay. Okay, so rate of decay, uh, if we represent this by r, okay, so it will be r divided by 100, and number t is the number of years. Okay, number of years, so it will be p is what, 325. 325, 1 minus 13 divided by 100 times t, so 325. So if you take 100 LCM, so 100 minus 13 is 87, right? So it will be 325 0.87 t. So that is our required answer, and that is it resembles with A. Okay, so A is the correct option. Question 15, it says that the expression is equivalent to which of the following? We basically have to divide denominator by denominator and write this in the form which is proper fraction, because this is improper fraction. Since the degree of both numerator and denominator same, for proper fraction the denominator degree has to be more than numerator. Okay, so we will just divide it. So 5x minus 2 divided by x plus 3. What do you have to multiply with x to get 5x? Or you can divide 5x by x, so just multiply 5 over here if you know the basic rule of long division method. Okay, so it will be 5x plus 15. We have to multiply 5 with x and then 15 by making sure that the first term must be equal to each other. Then we'll have to subtract it. Okay, so it will be minus 17. That's it. And then you can see that this is quotient. Okay, so 5 is quotient, and then minus 17 divided by x plus 3. Like if you take the LCM of this 5 minus 17 by x plus 3, you will get back this fraction. Okay, so D is the correct option. Okay, I hope it's clear. In question 16, it says that the sales manager of a company awarded a total of 3,000 in bonuses to the most productive sales people. The bonuses were awarded in amounts of $250 or $750. If at least one $250 bonus and at least one $750 bonus were awarded, what is one possible value of $250 bonuses awarded? Okay, so you'll have to find the possible value of a number of possible values of 250 bonuses. Okay, so let's write this in this form. Let's say 250, x is the number of bonuses of 250, and y is the number of bonuses of 750, and the total amount is 3000. Okay, so if we simplify it by dividing every term by 250, we will get x, and dividing 750 by 250 will get 3, and then 3000 by 250 we will get 4 3s are 12. Okay, and you can see that x is equal to 12 minus 3y. Okay, so if there are 3 bonuses, if x is equal to 3, like x must be multiple of 3 so that we can have a non-fraction, a whole number for y. Okay, so if there are 3 numbers of bonuses of 250, then it will be 3 is equal to 12 minus 3y, and then 3 minus 12 is equal to minus 3y, and it will be minus 9 is equal to minus 3y. So y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3. So it means that if there are 3 bonuses of x, 3 bonuses of 250, then 3 bonuses of 750 as well. Okay, so that is one scenario. And in second scenario, if we must have the number of bonuses of 250 in the multiple of 3, because that will make sure that we will not get any fraction for y. Okay, so if we plug x is equal to 6, that would mean that there are 6 bonuses of 250. Okay, so if we plug that value in this equation, so we will have 6 plus 3y is equal to you can, yeah, you can plug in this or this, it's fine. So it will be 12. Okay, so 3y, and if we shift 6 on the other side, it will be 12 minus 6 is 6, and y will be equal to 2. So it means that if there are 6 bonuses of 250, like 6 bonuses of 250, then there will be 2 bonuses of 750. Okay, so that is the second scenario. And in third scenario, when you plug x is equal to 9, then it will be y will be equal to 1. So it means that the number of bonuses of 250, when these bonuses will be 9, then the number of bonuses of 750 will be 1. Okay, so that's how we can solve this question. In question 17, we have been given an equation, and it says that in the equation above, a, b, c are constant. If the equation is true for all the values of x, what is the value of b? Okay, so we have to simplify this. Okay, so by simplification, I mean that we have to multiply this term with inside the bracket. So we will get 6x square plus 10x plus 9x plus 15 is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, and that will be equal to 6x square, and 10x plus 9x is 19x, right? And that plus 15 is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. You can compare it. A is equal to 6, b is equal to 19, and c is equal to 15. Okay, so value of b is 19. I hope it's clear. Okay.